Hey there, students. This is Mr. Boyd. Today I want to teach you about graphing quadratic equations. First thing we need to recognize is that there are three different forms of a quadratic equation. First one is standard form, second one is vertex form, and the third one is intercept or factored form. Standard form is y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. That's what we've seen quite a bit so far this term. Vertex form is y equals a times x minus h squared plus k. That would be very similar to complete the square. And then intercept form is y equals a times x minus p times x minus q, which is factored form. The graph of a quadratic function is a parabola. A parabola can open up or down. If the parabola opens up, the vertex is the lowest point, or called the minimum. If the parabola opens down, the vertex is the highest point, which is also called the maximum. If the parabola opened right or left, it would not be a function at all, as it would violate the vertical line test. The parabola will open up if a is positive or greater than 0. The parabola will open down if a is negative. Now let's talk about the line of symmetry. Parabolas have a symmetric property to them. If we drew a line down the middle of the parabola, we could fold the parabola in half. Notice here that I fold the parabola on the screen. It's symmetrical. One side is a reflection of the other side. We call this line the line of symmetry. Or if we graphed one side of the parabola, we could fold or reflect it over the line of symmetry to graph the other side. The line of symmetry always passes through the vertex. Now let's take a look at finding the line of symmetry. So if an equation is in standard form, the equation of the line of symmetry is x equals negative b over 2a. This is best read as the opposite of b divided by the quantity of 2 times a. For example, find the line of symmetry of y equals 3x squared minus 18x plus 7. Using the formula x equals negative b over 2a, I substitute the negative 18 in, which changes it to a positive 18. Then I substitute the 3 in for the a and simplify. So the equation for the line of symmetry is x equals 3. Now to find the vertex, we need to find the y part of the point. The line of symmetry gives us the x-coordinate of the vertex. So to find the y-coordinate, we will substitute the x value into the original equation and solve it to find y. So in this equation, we find that the line of symmetry is x equals 2. Next, we'll plug the x value into the original equation to find the y value. Then we're going to simplify. 2 squared is 4. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. 8 times 2 is 16. And then using the order of operations, y equals 5. So now we know that our vertex, or our highest point in this graph, is 2, 5. The reason I know this is the highest point is because a is a negative number. Therefore, this parabola is going to open downward. There are 3 steps to graphing a parabola in standard form. Find the line of symmetry using the equation. Find the vertex by substituting the x value into the original equation and solving. Then the last step is to find 2 other points and reflect them across the line of symmetry. Then connect the 5 points with a smooth curve. Okay, let's try one. So step 1 is to find the line of symmetry. Here I've substituted my values for b and a into the equation, and I find that x equals 1. So that means that I have a vertical line at x equals 1. Step 2, we need to find the vertex. We do this by substituting the x value from the line of symmetry into our original equation and solve for y. Here I've substituted my 1 into the equation in both places of the x. I've solved this expression right here, and y equals negative 3. Therefore, our vertex is at 1, negative 3. We'll go ahead and plot that point here. Step 3 says we need to find 2 other points and reflect them across the line of symmetry. Then we'll connect those 5 points with a smooth curve. So here we still have our vertex graphed on the line of symmetry at 1, negative 3. I've chosen the points 2 and 3 because they're near the line of symmetry, but on one side of the line of symmetry. Now I'm going to plug in these x values and find my y values, just like you would with any other x and y table. So here we have the point 2, negative 1. We'll plot that on our graph. And then next we'll plug in the 3. Simplify this expression and we find that y equals 5. So next we'll plug in the point 3, 5. And then the last step, 2 steps really, is to reflect and draw the curve. Notice when looking at the reflection, on this side this point is 2 away, and on this side it's 2 away from the line of symmetry. This point is 1 space away from the line of symmetry, and this one's 1 space away. So it is a true reflection. That concludes our lesson on graphing standard form. As always, click subscribe so you can get the rest of my videos. Have a great day.